don't know, like, and the price of you know what I'm saying, the casualties, like that's why you so powerful, because you know what I'm saying, your ancestors, like, fought, you know what I'm saying, some of them didn't make it, for you to make it. And speaking of ancestors, I want to tap into that real quick, because I didn't get to convey that to y'all in the last message, because I wrapped it up about ancestors. And once I realized this, and this was excuse me, taught to me, it like opened up my world, because everybody be like, your ancestors this, your ancestors, but they don't explain like how powerful and how serious, like for example, angels, like, you know, angels, how can I explain, because I'm not trying to offend anyone that believe in angels. And like angels, you see how they have specific names, and their names is like French or Greek, or even if it's translated, it might be Arab or Arabia. Like basically, we never was taught this, or even known that they've been using, like they've been humanizing the spiritual world, and the things that's in the spiritual world has nothing to do with what's going on in the physical world. You know what I mean? And like they bring that together and they teach us that, and so that's what we really kind of thinking of. We like ghosts is got the clothes still and all that shit. So like, and then the people that really have actually seen ghosts, you can't tell them it's ghost doesn't exist. Why I can't? Because I know about spookism. So no, because like 10% of what's going on out here is what we use with our brain, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is not reality. Like the 90% or whatever you using in what's going on in your head, that's your reality. So if you seeing ghosts in your head, you know what I mean, then that's what's. A lot of times, if you don't have like memory of past lives, or if you haven't had time to tap into that, your mind can't even grasp like all the way what's going on in the underworld. So you kind of do put that together of what they painted for you in your mind. So like, but angels are like, you know what I mean, are what they came up with. Spirit guides, this was before angels, like Mayan tradition type stuff. Spirit guides are like kind of deeper than angels, because those are the protectors, are like how when you get information to go this way, or to go this way, or to make this decision, it could have been help from your spirit guide, you know what I mean? But like your ancestors, that's the real, all the stuff that you're looking for, the ghosts, the angels, the protectors. Yeah, all that is what your ancestors are. That like all that they took everything and rewrote it, like, and then you can break down this scientifically, because your ancestors are who you are. That's what's pumping through your blood, like on both sides of your family, your genealogy, and you can tap into those people, and you have the newest version of those people. So you have all the information they accumulated. You have access to all the information they accumulated, and the information that you're accumulating as well. That's how you go inside yourself. The real prayer is to go inside yourself, not to pray outside of yourself. That's what meditation is. It's going inside the wound of yourself. You tap in with your ancestors and all that, because you're going inside it yourself. But this is how powerful your ancestors are. So, I mean, y'all already know, but a lot of y'all don't, because it's what they teach. Like, our history does not start in like slavery or bondage. That was like 400 years ago, or over 400 years ago, or less. It's around that time. But like, we've been here for like eons. You feel what I mean? Like millions of years, if you wanted to count, because from the triple stages of darkness, before there was even light, when it was just a stage of darkness, that was the stage of us before we even took physical form. Like, what's in the sky is melanin. So like, when people be worshiping the sun and all that like type stuff, they really underplaying themselves, because the sun is sitting in the sky. The stars, they sitting in the sky. Like, for the sky, where would the sun sit? Where would the moon sit? Where would the star? How could you see the stars? Like, that's melanin before this came around. Like, the same stuff that's in, like, your skin. You know what I'm saying? But, like, so, back to the ancestors. So, you know what I'm saying? Your genealogy will go all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Can trace back thousands of years back to, like, you know what I mean? All the way to the first people here. Like literally. And so, everybody can't do that, though. Like, the people that's not here, you know, because, like, their ancestors didn't make it. They might have drowned, might have got beat to death, might have got hung, killed. Absolutely, they got killed because we was kidnapped. You know what I mean? And some of us was already here, got snatched up. But, like, they died from hard conditions. You know, like around that time, and they had them people believing like our peoples was like, and when I say our peoples, that's everybody's peoples, because, you know, first man, you know what I mean? Like, really the first woman. Like, man is a how can I say this? A compound word is from woman. I mean, woman is the compound word. It's really wound. WOMB, like the wound, men, woman. Then we come from the woman, but they reversed that stuff in history. Like, got the woman coming from the rib, like rewrote that, but we really come from the woman. We come from her belly button. Like, if you got a belly button, you came from a woman, because I'm pretty sure all the ribs is intact. But, like, yeah, that's another, like, you know what I mean? Some shit that was drilled in us, and we believed it, but in actuality, we going by facts, you know what I mean? Not like fairy tales. And the fact of the matter is, everyone have a belly button. So we know the woman came, like, first, and we came from the woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to read that in any books. You can read that from the land. And so that's why I was like, our peoples, that can go for every race once you come into that thought. But, like, a lot of ancestors say I was one of the ones. Like, a lot of our ancestors was just the last person of the family, like the last person of the family. Everybody else died. Everybody else got killed. I mean, like, so, like, if this last ancestor get killed, that means your whole lineage, your genealogy, the whole experience that you came down here to experience, is in vain. Almost like wherever cause we're not even gonna know our, like, last names and stuff. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Ever. Or like, it's gonna be hard to tap into that. Like, you know what I mean? They destroyed, like, our last names, and the last names that we took on is their last names, and the last names they took on over here in America was English last names. So even, like, the ones that was over here already, that wasn't descendants of the English. They took on, like, it's like an English last name. Like, only people that I can really think of that had their names, like, from over here is the natives. You know what I mean? Not the ones that have American last names, because, like, Smith and Johnson and all that, like, they too it's not their last name, but, like, Running Water or somebody named Barefoot or something like that, that's their original name. Like the other races that was destroyed before we came, because, like, people don't even know how to read the Bible or any other of those scriptures correctly. Be like when it said, like, the Creator created everything in 7 days and then rested and all that, but, like, between those 7 days is, like, millions of years for every day. That's not even a day. That's like a time, like 7 different timings. Like, you know what I mean? Because it was different creations before us that wasn't a perfect creation. Like, it was a lot of violent people before us that killed themselves off, and so, like, that's why they're not here. And that happened to a lot of people's ancestors, and that's why they're not here. Like, literally, for you to be here, your ancestor fought and wanted to live.